First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
Dr. Kent Hall standing by right now from MVHS. Doc, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Good. So let's start with your numbers that you guys currently have at MVHS.
Yeah, so as of yesterday, we had, we had 18 COVID positive patients. So we finally broke the 20 barrier on the way down, thankfully. Although that's not where we were on September 1st when you were at 0, we have plateaued and continue to go down just a little bit. Yeah, we were stuck in the mid-20s for quite a while, but thankfully we're still ticking down. We are watching things though. So if you look at the 7-day rolling average for test positives for a percentage of test positives in Oneida County, it's ticked up just a little bit. But we're even more acutely aware of what's going on in the Buffalo area and the increase in cases there.
Yeah, and isn't there another area too? I guess maybe it is the Buffalo area where we are seeing that increase. And is that the second variant? Do you think, or a second or third variant? What is causing that?
So I think it's just that. I think it's the second variant, or it's the what we call the UK variant, or the B117 variant, which we know is significantly more transmissible. So it's easier to catch, or it is. I shouldn't say it's easier to catch. I should say that it attaches to the receptor cells more readily, and therefore causes more infections. And it also, and because of that, it can also cause more severe reactions.
When Dr. Fauci yesterday sounding the alarm over what he is calling disturbingly high levels in certain states, he said when you're at that level, there's a risk of getting a surge back up, and we should be very cautious, which is really kind of what you're saying right now.
Yeah, and we are. I believe he characterized it as we're in a little bit of a war, or at least a tug of war between the spread of the virus and the new variants, and getting more people vaccinated. And what we need to do is pull really hard on the getting people vaccinated. And
Mike, I'm going to get to you on the lines in just a second, but before I do, Doc, I do think though that we should be prepared to begin to see. I know that on the news last night there were certain states that had fairly high numbers, even though it's not high and it's still within the percentages. They were reporting people who have been vaccinated who have gotten the virus. And I think the thing you have to remember is that's going to happen with Moderna and with Pfizer to 5% of the people, and about 20% of the people who get Johnson & Johnson.
Right. What you'll find is that they may get the virus and they may have some mild symptoms, but they're not going to get the severe symptoms needing to be hospitalized, things like that. So, but they still need to be aware that it is possible. Again, to your point, 5% of the population did not respond to the vaccine.
Mike is in Ilion. Hello, Michael. You're on the radio. Good morning. Oops, I got to try it this way. Make sure I don't lose you, Doc. Mike, you're on.
Hey, hi. How you doing? I wanted to let everybody know that the Rome and Syracuse VA are now offering all veterans and their spouse the vaccination. Monday, my wife and I are going to get the Johnson & Johnson vaccination, so I just wanted to see if Andrew would welcome us into the 2J crew with open arms.
Into the club, buddy. Into the club. The 2J crew. I love it.
That's what we are.
We're going to make up T-shirts, Mike.
That is so funny. All right, Mike, congratulations. That's great news. And I'm assuming you just reach out to the VA and schedule an appointment. Is that correct?
I've been here on this 9:50 a.m. They give you a phone number. You out. Okay. I just did it yesterday. Scheduled an appointment for Sunday, as a matter of fact.
All right. Very good.
There we go.
All right. Good luck, Mike. Thank you. I hope you don't have any side effects. Nice. Okay.
I hope so, too.
Okay. Doc, that's good news. We're seeing a lot of that beginning to happen, from pharmacies to, in this case, the VA. The vaccination is becoming more prevalent.
Yeah, it is, and we have appointments available here in the Mohawk Valley Health System as well.
To your point, the county does, and I believe the state does, although I'm not 100% certain about that, and pharmacies and urgent care centers. Basically, go in and get vaccinated. That's my mantra.
As of yesterday afternoon, Oneida County Executive Anthony Piccetti said 31% of the adult population in the county is fully vaccinated. 43% have had at least one shot. And I think what's important to mention, because there had been a shortage, and people have been expected, that they're going to wait. It's not my turn yet. Anybody listening to this, know that there are thousands of doses of vaccines available this weekend that you can sign up for. The full list is on our website. Yeah. I think a lot of times people they hear, it's 16 and older, and then they're listening to this, or they hear something and they don't actually realize, put two and two together. Oh wait, I'm now eligible. Yeah. I can go.
Yeah, everybody's eligible.
Everybody's eligible now. So if you want to get the shot, you don't have to wait anymore. OCGov.net. You can call the Herkimer County Health Department. He mentioned the veteran. MVHS has it. Primary urgent care has. It's all over. There's no reason you can't get it right now.
And Doc, the other part of this is that we're, you can listen to the political talk all you want, and it's not going to mean anything. There will be places that you will not be able to go, events you will not be able to attend if you are not able to prove vaccination. Syracuse University just added their names to the list that students will not be able to return in the fall without the vaccination.
Yeah, not only the students, but the staff
faculty
as well. They're
Yep.
requiring 100% vaccination unless there's a medical or otherwise reason for you not being able to get it. So, and I think you're exactly right. Private organizations are going to require it more and more to maintain the safety of their other customers, to maintain safety of their staff.
Tonight, we're going to the Comets game tonight. You have to show proof of vaccination, or you got to get a test. Does MVHS do the rapid test?
So we do the rapid test. We don't call it a rapid test. We call it an in-house test, and the reason is because rapid tests tend to mean the antigen test, which we talked about earlier in the week, that tend to be not quite as accurate, whereas the PCR test, you can get a PCR test that can have a turnaround within about 45 to 50 minutes. And so that's what we use here at MVHS.
But that's just for staff, though, right?
That's what we use for patients as well.
Okay. What about radio staff?
Radio
I mean, we got to get a test today. Me and Jeff both have to get a test today. So we're,
is it like a thing where you sign up and you can get a test, Doc, or?
So if you, I don't think I want to go out on that limb.
Okay.
No, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So
enough.
when you say patients, you mean people who are actually in the hospital.
Right, people who present, to the emergency department, people who are going to have a procedure done.
Right.
So everybody who has a procedure done, an elective procedure done, needs to have a test done at least 5 days, no more than 5 days before they have the procedure.
Can I tell you that we're nervous about the antigen? Both of us are, because we both know people who have tested and had a false positive with the antigen test. And when that happens, you get shut down.
Yeah, and that is it is not as accurate as the PCR test, and that is and honestly in both directions. You will get false negatives. You'll also get false positives. So it is. Yeah. It is something that you need to be aware of, and the statistics will tell you that. It depends on your pretest probability and things like that, which I can go into, but it'll take a long time. So.
You might find Jeff and I admitting ourselves to the hospital today for a back issue for about 2 hours.
I will be honest. I still have a piece of glass stuck in my foot. I'm sure that can buy me at least an hour and a half.
That could be infected.
That could be it. We're just having a little fun, Doc. We appreciate it. You have a wonderful weekend. Tomorrow is going to be summer-like. It's going to be incredible.
It's going to be wonderful. Everybody, be safe. Have a great weekend.
All right.
You too, Doc.
You do the same.